A family in Firestone is building a new home for their son. It's only a few yards away from his parents' house, but it's a big step for Seth Truitt, one that his family hopes will have a bigger reach than just their own backyard.
Takes a long time just to get one wall built, don't it? So we're building the exterior walls to the house. So this house is for my son, who's standing way over there. He's our 28-year-old son named Seth.
I got best parents ever, and I love him.
And he has Down syndrome.
He has wanted to live independently for probably 10 years.
It's getting me so excited.
I am Marla Truitt. I am Seth's mom.
I love it a lot.
Within a few months, he'll be moving in and on his own, which we're only about 150 feet away from our house, so we're still going to be able to keep an eye on him.
We've called it the Joy House because Seth is full of joy.
I call it that. Joy. Yep.
He's wanted to live independently for a long time, and just about 3.5 years ago, we moved to this property. We're just trying to find independence for him because he talks about wanting to live on his own and wanting to drive. You know, all these dreams that every adult has.
I just love him so much, a lot to me. Make me happy. Wow, I can see now. Perfect. Oh wow, I can see my phone here. Oh, I love this Friday days.
Friday, your favorite day?
Yep.
Who's your favorite baseball player?
Charlie Blackman.
Charlie Blackman.
All right, good guy.
Who's he played for?
Rockies.
You want to meet him someday?
Yes! Yes, I do!
We learn all kinds of things from all kinds of people. We learn how to love from our kids. All three of our kids have taught us to love in different ways, and every single way is equally as important as the other. And one of the things that we have learned from Seth is just that, to just love without limits, period. End of story.
So, best day ever.
So when I think about Joy House and what I would love to see Joy House bring to the world is an awareness. I think it's an awareness of the gift that they bring to all people. You know, I think about other places in this world who still today will hide their Down syndrome kiddos away. They're ashamed, they're embarrassed, and more than anything, I would love for people to just shine light and bring light onto these kids, because they, more than anybody else, they teach us how to be good human beings. They teach us how to love without condition, to love without any barriers or names or anything that goes along with that. It's all about, hey, hi there, I love you. I mean, they just exude this nature that about them that is very unique that I wish I had.
Joy House, the name comes from our son Seth, just bringing joy to a lot of people and bringing joy to the world. And then we built him his own home. So that was the perfect name for our store. I think the store just brings opportunities to meet the world, because we opened up this little space in Estes Park, Colorado, a tourist town, and we get people from all over, not the country, but the world. And we're able to spread this joy to everyone that comes in our space. And that's pretty special. People that want to be a part of a movement of love and acceptance, I think, is what Joy House is all about.
Enjoy the rest of your time in here from Florida, Virginia.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You been in the store yet?
I have not.
We
You
got
want to show
whole-
me around?
We got old stories. Old stories.
Yeah.
Dirties. My story is with cards. My shirts. I did these.
You made those?
Yep. I did those. These right here.
What's your favorite thing in the store?
Make some of these.
You have a
There's Tim Tebow. The song right there.
Tim Tebow?
Oh yeah. I did these.
How long did that take?
On me, working hard. For those.
You pretty fast?
Yeah.
Do you have fun making them?
Oh yeah. I call it Christmas trees.
Christmas trees?
Yeah. Lexi,
That's Lacey?
right there.
Who's Lacey?
My girlfriend. I best girlfriend ever.
This is Seth. He's the founder. He's the boss. He's the big kahuna.
Okay.
And he does all the artwork for our stickers and mugs and cards and
You're
shirts.
making him blush.
I know.
Yeah, boy.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Good.
You doing good? You look dapper with all your cowboy gear on. He went right to it. He just went right over to it. He knew where to go.
Is that you?
This is me.
We're in the same hat?
Yep. I make these out of felt. So,
It's amazing.
yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
35 years.
35?
Yep.
You silly boy. You're not 35.
How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
How old?
20 years old.
You got a surprise for me?
I thought he said he had pie in there.
You got pie in there?
Pie's in there?
You got a surprise for me. Oh, love it. You know what? Cupcakes are my favorite.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. Love it. Man, you've been busy. Do you got one for Mr. Joe in there?
Yeah.
No way.
He's got a specific one for you.
Hello, pies. Give me one.
Is this one for me?
Yes. Oh, really nice to hear.
Look at this. It's a horses. Greenfield.
What?
Did you make a flower?
Are you making those?
Look at this.
Are they making those now?
Yes.
I love it.
The flower.
Okay.
Wait. This
You
is
got one in there?
Yes.
If you want this color, right?
That color? I
This
might
is your
have to
color?
have that color, David.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I want a flower. You got one in there? Another one?
Yep.
Oh, I get him. Oh, nope, still no
you're gonna
flower.
take my flower, aren't you?
I'm taking his flower.
Unbelievable.
That's my favorite. Can I have it?
I'll let her have it.
Go ahead.
I'll let her.
There you go. There you go.
Go over here by your spot. Your spot right here. Hang on. I gotta get you turned around here.
Hey, David. Look, he's got a camera.
Hello. Jesus.
You're gonna be on big time.
Do you want to tell him what you made?
Oh, yes. Love on the cross. Us.
Yeah, crosses.
Beautiful. Beautiful crosses.
And the hearts, huh?
You make all of those?
Yes, I do. I do my own stuff.
That's amazing.
When you give someone a cross, what do you say to them?
I love it very much.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yep.
You can't miss the love.
Right.
You may put them back?
Yeah, I would do.
All right. It's way over here. You got it?
Yeah.
Look at you, man. There, look at your face.
Thanks.
Look. Is that the
Yeah,
sweetest
man.
little face in the world?
Yeah, you are.
Come here.
It's pretty.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. I thought, now, who's the boss here? I thought I'm the boss.
I am.
You're the boss.
So prove it, mister.
Prove it?
Come here, jump on me. Get back.
Everything that we sell in the store is made by people with special needs. So we've got over 30 artists from all over the country. You can read their stories and their pictures on the walls there, and I'd say half of them are Down syndrome, and the rest are a mixture of just about anything you can think of. But that's why you walked into a very special place today.
That is so cool.
Actually, I have people watching them. We had a home birth, and so I did not find out that he had Down syndrome early on. He was probably a month old, and the doctor said, you know, I'm gonna do some testing and we're gonna go send you for blood work. And of course, you know, I was a young 23-year-old mom and thought my baby was perfect. And so we went and did the blood work and absolutely found out that he had Down syndrome. And you know, back then we didn't have the phones, we didn't have Google. We didn't search on the internet. We went to the library and checked out as many books as we could on Down syndrome. And back then, 32 years ago, it was very foreign to us as new parents. So we just read as much as we could, took those books home, and before the blood test came back, we pretty much were like, yeah, this is our reality now. What do we do? And truly at that moment, it was all about, well, we just love him. And we figured this out together. And that really was kind of where I went with that. And being a person of faith, I was like, nope, God's going to give us, you know, exactly what we're supposed to have, and just acceptance. So I believe I didn't really mourn the baby that I thought I was going to have until years later, because I didn't know how to mourn a baby that I absolutely loved and adored, you know, and I felt like I was not being a good person or a good mom because of crying. I definitely went through that like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? There's nothing that you did wrong. Nothing. And I believe now, of course, at the time, you just have to work through that, and that it's okay. And you have to ask those questions, and it's okay to ask those questions. So I think you just have to work through it and not feel guilty about it. And that's probably the biggest thing, and figure it out. And again, just not feel guilty about any kind of emotion that you have, that to bring it up and bring it out. And that's the most important thing. And it takes time. It's a process. So it wasn't until years later, actually in counseling, that was a pretty intense counseling session that I had, and I was able to see that I had a baby that I had dreamt about and thought I was having, and I had Seth, so I was able to grieve that baby that I didn't really get, and then still be very grateful for the baby that I did receive. And anyway, it was a very big healing moment for me to be able to grieve, and that is a really important thing I think that we need to do as educators and parents, is let people know that they can grieve and figure this thing out, because it's a whole new life that you weren't expecting. But sooner or later, as you grow together and learn about this special little baby, and you learn more about Down syndrome and the community, and you just realize it's the biggest gift. And I talk to people a lot about that gift, and that we're a family, and we're in this Down syndrome club, and it's almost like it's a secret. and we're like, do you understand how amazing it is to be able to be a part of this club? And and then you make it what it truly can be, and that is just full of opportunities and love, and you just grow together as a family. We had beautiful support, and I know not everybody gets that. And we had wonderful families, we had wonderful church community, we had each other. Not everybody gets that, and I think with Joy House and creating hope for families, that is a really big piece of this, is bringing people hope who don't have families, who don't have the support that we had. And so, we have been blessed, I think, with a lot of support. And so that is a very big part of what Joy House is all about too. It's just loving on people and really letting them know that they are not alone. Are you getting emotional already?
Heck no. Just looking in your eyes, baby.
I wouldn't want to be doing this with anybody else but you. I gotta find a better man with a better heart, and I'm extremely blessed. A couple came into our store, and I will never forget her text to me, like, there's this couple in the store.
They're buying one of everything.
They love it. They're from North Carolina, and she's a nurse, and I mean, she's just going on. And I was like, oh my goodness, get all their information. That was like incredible. I did not meet them.
No.
Not even on Zoom or anything at that point. And so, man, I remember getting back and I wrote them a letter. We sent their big package off. And then that was in August, I don't know.
Like, yeah,
probably
August.
July, August. And then by September, October, she's like on the phone with me again saying, I want to buy all of our Christmas presents from your store. So she gives me a list of shirts and all Seth stuff. Shirts and she wanted a shirt for everybody to wear for Christmas morning. And so then we started Zooming and FaceTiming her, and I would take her around the store and she'd do all of her shopping, and she'd tell me, I want to bring this to our part of the country.
My name is Todd Hess. I grew up in Iowa.
My name is Jill Hess. I'm originally from Illinois. The Mississippi was the only thing that separated us. We were that close.
We currently live in north of Charlotte, North Carolina.
I don't remember what show it was, but I kind of caught it in the middle. And I fell in love with the whole idea that Marla had come up with and what they were doing. It was their grand opening that was featured. Long story short, moving forward, we ended up out here and ended up in the store, like I say, as a fluke. And as soon as I walked in, I felt like I had been there before. I had this moment of like deja vu, and I told Todd, I said, this is that place that was on TV that I told you about. And I asked Cambry, have you been on national television? And she's so sweet. She said, I think so. That's what people tell us, you know. And that's all it took. We were hooked the moment. It was better than what I remembered seeing on the piece. It was so beautiful. And to read the bios and get to know the people, it was beautiful.
And we went back and had brunch, and then after brunch we went back and basically bought everything that was in the store and spent a lot of time there reading the bios, and we really got hooked from that point on, and that's when we decided we wanted to do something more for it. When we had the grand opening in North Carolina, we really didn't know what to expect because we put it together so quickly. We tried to get the word out as much as we could, but you know, we didn't know if anybody would show up. It's not like we were having this, you know, the news out there doing anything like remotes or anything like that. It was somewhat a soft opening, but we had a newborn Down syndrome.
Fourth child, I think, in the family.
And they just happened to see a post on Facebook that was opening up, and it was a friend of a friend of a friend. It wasn't in direct correlation with any of us.
She amazed me.
Yeah.
I was just astounded by how knowledgeable, for one, but she has made it her mission, you know, to do everything possible for this baby. And I said, I can't wait till he starts coloring and drawing, and we're going to have those pictures in our store.
She kept thanking us, you know, that this is that Joy House is out there for this, you know, for her child now, and just seeing that baby just was like, well, this is what we're doing it for.
Our mission is to be inclusive. You know, nobody's left behind. So many times now, people age out of the system, and you know, you have older families that can't care. We really just want to be a connection, be a platform, and also grow this beyond where we can do co-op groups. That's our biggest thing. That is where I'm really focusing now, is finding people in our area that we can bring together, that they can have community and feel a part of, and create products that we can sell and they can benefit from. It's so beautiful to see the excitement. I mean, there's no bigger reward in what we are doing, but to see the excitement and hear the excitement and in their voices when they, I'm in North Carolina, you know, it's just crazy that we're doing this for them. I never saw our path going this way, but God led us down a path, and He made sure when we made our trip to Colorado that we found Joy House. And the thing that started it all, when we saw the little blip on TV, and it's opened our eyes, our world, everything.
That was a big commitment for them to bring us on board, because that was their baby, and they let us help raise it. So that means more to us than anything, really. Just they could have said no, we're doing fine. We want to keep it to ourselves, and so that was something that really tugged at our heartstrings right away, is that they said, yeah, let's do it together. There wasn't any animosity. There wasn't like, well, we'll do 49% or we'll do 51%, you guys do 49%. There was nothing like that. It was going to be a 50-50, and we were all going to be involved, and we were going to make it happen, and we are. So
I think the best part is we're working together. But we are. I mean, it's a passion we both carry, and it's like that inner self. We've come out to where we know what we want truly in this life. And we want to make a difference. We want to be there to help others and let them be seen, let them be heard, let them be acknowledged for their beautiful talents and abilities, and let people feel the love that they surely have just oozing off of them. I hope that people that see this documentary feel what we feel. I hope I hope that they can see the beauty in the world again. I hope that they want to jump in like we are and make this world a better place, and just, I don't even know how to say it, just grateful for anybody that wants to jump on board and be part of this beautiful journey, this adventure.
Hey there, so we are at the Step Up for Down Syndrome walk today, and so we have brought a booth of our merchandise. All of the stuff that we brought today is actually made by people with Down syndrome, not just everybody in our store. So we wanted to highlight Down syndrome today for this walk, and we're meeting a lot of amazing families with a great bunch of Down syndrome kids and folks that are coming through. Man, it just makes your heart just melt. It's really awesome.
When we come together as a family and community of Down syndrome families, there's nothing like it. I mean, it has to be a little piece of heaven. That's what heaven feels like, I bet. There's so much love and beauty, and I don't know. And there's something that happens in my heart when I get to meet these kiddos of all ages and the families, and I don't know, there's a spark that we have, and we all instantly get it. We all understand.
At the Stepping Up for Down Syndrome walk today there in Denver, again, we had people coming through just one after the other, and so at our booth, we had some product there, and one of the products that we have in our store are these cool little worded, beaded keychains, and they'll say different things on them that Seth makes. Seth and his girlfriend Lacey make these things, and they'll say different things. They'll say sister or brother or joy or all these different kind of things. And one of the keychains had the word Papa, P-A-P-A. And, that's a special one for us, because that's what Seth and Spencer and Alicia and all of the grandkids in our family called their grandpa, is Papa. And so we had several of those keychains, and this gentleman came by. His name's Dan, and he saw that, and he didn't have his wallet with him. He said, "I've got to have this. Can you set it aside?" And so I said, "Sure." And he went, and he came back about 45 minutes later, and he wanted to buy this keychain that said Papa on it. And the great thing about it is he was able to stand there and kind of share why that was a big deal to him. Because about 13 years ago, he had a grandson named Austin. And Austin was born a little over 3 pounds, has Down syndrome. And he showed me a picture of that day that little baby boy was born, and how he had wrapped his hand around just the little tip of his finger, because that's how big his hand was. It was just teeny tiny. And the reason why that keychain was so important to him and so meant so much was because the first 2 words that little boy Austin was able to say was, "My pawpaw." And it really struck a chord with us, obviously because of our pawpaw. But one of the things that he said to me that will forever remain with me, he said, all I wanted to do was to make an impact in that little boy's life. And I had no idea that it was going to be the other way around. That little boy impacts him more than he ever thought he would. How you doing, Lacey?
Really well. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. This one. I want that one.
You want the blue?
I want the blue one.
Okay.
Okay then. You always
I'm sharing with my boyfriend. It's just fine.
you always have that same.
I know.
You're like I want that blue one.
But it's okay. I can share it. It's no big deal. Yes.
Yeah, they're also doing a Down syndrome walk on Sunday
On
up in
Sunday.
Denver. So
Yeah.
we're doing Down syndrome colors with the blue and yellow.
Love that.
Yeah, that's the colors about the museum theme and yeah, that's the color. But yeah.
Wait, we also sold it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm selling it and I am selling my baby blanket. That's a good sign, yes.
Your baby blanket?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do, and I have to do that baby blanket, and that's the reason I got a lot of baby blanket, but I'm selling with a soy house.
Should have brought one to show him.
I know, but it's okay, but I got a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
And you have like a good type, me and Seth, and me and Seth like same age, and that's why me and Matt and we came here and we got introduce Seth, and he's my dad too, so this and me always do stuff. I went to Estes, help him out a little bit.
You've been to Estes,
Yeah.
Joy House and everything?
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
awesome.
just everything.
That's cool. Y'all
Thank
spend a
you.
lot of time together?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
For my girlfriend,
Yes.
I love her a lot all the time. She's my girlfriend so much to me. She is loving part to me. I love her a lot. I do.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah, but I really met Seth because he is a wonderful boy, and I really met him and his family, and met my family, and I really liked him. And he's really wonderful to my life, and yeah, I love my boyfriend. Yep. That's correct. If I met with the Night to Shine.
Yep, Tim Tebow.
Yep, Tim
Shine.
Tebow. Yep.
how was it meeting Tim Tebow?
It was amazing. I so doubt, but I really love that guy. He is incredible. He is a muscle and That was a really good idea, but that was really crazy about him.
He touched my heart
Yeah.
for Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
He touched my heart for me. He's my
Yeah.
favorite guy ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he's a really good guy.
With a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a way big one too.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, that's easy peasy. Look at
Peasy
that.
peasy. Like a peasy peasy.
Okay, 5 minutes. Time with that
My
precious
sweet
one.
girlfriend.
Exactly. Toy house. Best ever. That's the reason. Yep.
Like a hoppy.
Okay, 45.
Okay, you.
Loving each one right where they're at, who they are, and not trying to make them anything different than who they're supposed to be. And as they grow, and you just walk by them and on this journey called parenthood, and you cheer them on. You're their cheerleader, and that is exactly the same with Spencer. It's exactly the same with Alicia. And I learned that along the way. I wanted to put them in a mold. I wanted to put Seth in a mold. I wanted to put Spencer in a mold. You know, you want to do that, and then you realize, wait a second, I'm here to support and love and see what their journey is and what they choose. I'm here to be their cheerleader and their motivator and really just love them. And so really there's no different when you have kiddos, and you love them and you encourage them and try to make them better people by doing that. You don't put anybody in a box, or I think we feel like we want people to be certain ways, and this is how you're supposed to be, and because this is the way I was, or this is the way I learned it. And really truly it's about helping them become who they are supposed to be and what they're supposed to give to the world. Not what I'm supposed to give to the world, but what they are. So parenthood is all kinds of great and hard.
Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
We've grown up. We've learned a lot. We've gone through a lot as a husband and wife, and forgiven a lot. And she's always been a dreamer. I've always been a realist. So every time she comes up with a wacky, crazy idea, I usually shut it down in a hurry. It's like, that's impossible. We can't afford that. That's too much work. That'll never work. I mean, that's just my typical go-tos whenever she wants to do some crazy idea. And so when she came to me a few years ago and said, hey, this is what I would like to do, and she kind of explained it, knowing my response would be, you're crazy. That is never going to happen. And something about this that made sense to the point where I immediately was at peace with it and said, I think that is an awesome idea. And the work began. I mean, the drinking from a fire hydrant basically began to get this thing going and up and running, to the point where we were up and running in about 4 months. And so it was just an amazing thing. But bottom line is, I would not be doing this, period, had it not been for her vision and her heart for this. And it's been something that, it's been hard. Starting a small business during COVID, it's hard. And there's been times when, she's in tears, wondering what in the world we're gonna do. It's frustrating. There's ups and there's downs. And we go to an event like today, to the Stepping Up, and it's like, I don't care what walls pop up in front of us, we're gonna bust through them, because this is what it's all about. And Marla has taught me that anything is possible. She's taught me to always look out for the good and expect it. Don't expect the bad to happen, but expect blessing, to expect abundance. And that's a lesson that's really been hard for me to learn, because if I don't work for it myself, if I don't put everything that I've got into it, then it's never going to work. It's never going to happen. And I realize that there's people like Todd and Jill Hess. There's people like Megan Tarka. And there's so many people out there that are like, you got this. You can do this. And she has become my hero. And I look up to her more than anybody else in this world, because she's a champion. She's a champion for this community. She's a champion for everybody in the special needs community, no matter what the label is. And I tell you, when I stand back and I watch my wife interact with somebody who comes into that store or anywhere, going to a college class for Down syndrome kids and speaking, and I see the interaction that she has and the joy and the purity and the heart that she expresses to those people, and those people just basically melt in her arms, in her words, in her embrace, it just tells me that we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm just grateful to be on this journey with this amazing person.
Mom, Birch, I love you. I love you so much, all to me. You are the best mom ever for me. You are loving, kind, to love me, to love my heart for me. And I love you. I love you so much for all my life to me. You are the best mom for whatever you do. I love you. Happy birthday, Mom. You are best mom so much to me. You are love, give my heart to me, to loving me. You are best mom to me for my life in me. I love you. I do all the time. You are sweet, loving heart. I love you, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Tell me about coaching football. What is it like? What would you say?
It's my life.
What do you do? Is it flag football?
Yeah, flag football. They're good kids doing praise to the kids. See them learn to the kids and learn in games and football. Helping kids.
Sure.
Helping them. A good coach to them.
And who do you do that with?
James. He's a good guy too.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
Yes, he is.
Who has a better arm?
That'd be me.
Are you a lefty or a righty?
This way.
Lefty. Yep. That's right. So do you always win?
Sometimes. Not. It's the game.
It's just a game.
It's the game. You lose some, you win some. Have a good time in games.
That's a very good answer. So other than going up to Joy House, you work at the Joy House, don't you?
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Cash there.
You do the cash register?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Do you, what do you do when people when somebody buys one of your cards, what do you like to do?
Get autograph.
You give an autograph?
In the back.
Yep. So do you sell the cards for more money than when you autograph?
Yes.
No, you do not.
Okay, no.
But people like to get your autograph on the back of the card?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they do. Yeah. Yeah. So do you take pictures with lots of people?
Oh yeah.
Are you famous?
A good one.
You're a good famous?
Oh yeah.
Who's the boss?
That'd be me.
You're the
That's
boss
me.
of Joy House?
Yep.
I would agree. And And tell me a little bit about what you do on Fridays. What do you do on Fridays?
Doing art.
You do some art? Who comes and does that with you?
My girlfriend and Devin.
Your girlfriend
Lacey.
Lacey.
And me too.
And who helps you do that?
Sherry.
So Sherry comes and helps you get everything out together and helps you kind of work through the things that you make?
Oh yeah.
And so you make what kind of things do you make?
Keychains and bracelets.
Bracelets. What else?
Mats.
So those mats, so those are like hot pads, right?
Yeah.
Pot holders? Yep. What else?
Tissue jars.
Tissue jars, yep.
Do you have fun when you do that?
Oh yeah. We did a joke.
You like to goof off and you joke around with Lacey?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. She doesn't get mad at you, does she?
No.
No. What do you like to do in your living room?
Doing church in here.
You do church in here?
I just did it today.
What do you do there?
I sing and I preach.
You sing and you preach?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
All that.
That's what you do. You do that like all the time, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So can you tell us about that picture right there? Can you?
Oh. That guy is touching my heart for me. He's a good guy. He's a good.
Who is it?
Tim Tebow. He's a good quarterback. He's a good man. Me and my mom went there. Prize him. He touched my heart for me. He's a good smile there in that picture. He just muscles there.
Yeah, your mom told me.
Yes.
When she hugged him. Mm-hmm.
He is big.
Yeah, that was great.
Muscles, man.
Wonderful.
Like my dad does.
Huh? What? What'd you say about what your dad does? A couple weeks ago, you went to a big prom. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
What was that like?
Awesome. That is an awesome day there for that. Me and my girlfriend at the starting prom, we did slow dance together.
You slow dance?
We slow dance together at the red carpet out there. Me and my girlfriend, we did the horny dance part on the red carpet. We did that. I spun her on the red carpet and walked down. It was good times.
And did you get crowned king? And did Lacey get crowned queen?
Yep.
Yep. Everybody did, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
There were a lot of people there.
There was.
Oh man.
And you dressed up?
Oh yeah.
Did you look good?
I had a handsome one.
You were the handsome one. You were. How was Lacey?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Very smart answer.
I love her a lot.
Yes, you do.
Tell us about your house.
I'm a grown man in this home. This is so much to me. I love it. Forever for me. This is my home.
You get that from your mother, don't you?
Yes.
Who built it for you?
My dad. He's the best dad to make this house for me. I love it.
It was fun, buddy.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a lot of help. Lots of help to make this happen for you.
This home here is special. This is special here. I'm not alone in this home. Like Joy House, like this. A lot. This is a big home. This is a big one. And I love it.
I remember when you walked into the house the first time, what did you feel? Because you hadn't seen it. We didn't let you come into this house from the time we framed it inside. We had drywall on the walls. You weren't allowed to come in, so you didn't know for a couple of months what was going on in here. So when you walked through the very first time, how did it make you feel?
My heart.
What about your heart?
Gotta make tears come down.
Yeah, you made tears come down for all of us, you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is something your dad has taught you, and what is something your mom has taught you?
What's your dad taught you?
Be a man. Like 2 mans, right here.
2 mans?
Like me and my dad. Always.
Always. Always. How about your mom? What has she taught you?
My mom is I am mom's baby. And I love mom so much. Always.
Well, I know you do. I listened to some of the voice texts that you send her that bring us all to tears. Yeah.
Mom is nice and love my heart to me. I love her.
Well, I love you too.
And you too, Dad. I got good parents, all of this to me.
All right, good job. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Is that a wrap?
Yes.
Can you say it, Seth? Can you look into the camera?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
God bless.